The Lacey family, pillars of Parisian society, respected, admired, their name whispered with reverence.
We were known for our kindness and grace.
We stood for honor and strength.
Even as I lost my sight, my wisdom remained a guiding light for us.
They had it all until they didn't. Whispers of a crime, a Turkish merchant unjustly accused, thrown into prison.
My only crime, being foreign, being different.
The de Lacys, with their strong moral compass, couldn't ignore the injustice. They knew they had to act, their comfortable life about to change forever. Felix, his heart filled with righteous anger, vowed to help. He had seen too much injustice, too much suffering, and he could no longer stand idly by. The world around him was filled with corruption and deceit, but Felix believed that one person could make a difference. He knew that his actions, no matter how small, could ripple out and create waves of change. He would free the merchant, restore his honor. The merchant, once a respected figure in the community, had been wrongfully imprisoned. His name tarnished, his family left in ruins. Felix could not bear to see such injustice. He remembered the merchant's kindness, his generosity, and how he had always stood up for what was right. Felix knew that freeing the merchant was not just about one man, but about restoring hope to an entire community.
I will not stand by. I will free him. Felix's voice was filled with determination. He gathered his friends, those who believed in justice and honor, and together they devised a plan. They would infiltrate the prison, find the merchant and bring him back to his family. It was a dangerous mission, but Felix knew it was worth the risk. He could not live with himself if he did nothing. I will restore his name. Felix's vow echoed in the hearts of those who heard it. They knew that this was not just about one man, but about standing up against tyranny and oppression. Felix's resolve inspired them, gave them the courage to fight for what was right. They knew that together, they could achieve the impossible.
The merchant's daughter, Safie, sought Felix's help. She had heard of his bravery, his unwavering sense of justice, and she knew that he was the only one who could save her father. Safie was a woman of great strength and beauty, both inside and out. She had faced many hardships, but she never lost hope. She believed in Felix, and she believed in the goodness of people. Her beauty, both internal and external, captivated. Felix was struck by her grace, her determination, and her unwavering faith. He knew that he could not let her down. He promised her that he would do everything in his power to save her father. Safie's trust in him gave him the strength to carry on, to face the dangers ahead with courage and resolve.
Please, help us. Safie's voice trembled with emotion. She had seen her family torn apart, her father's reputation destroyed, and she could not bear to see him suffer any longer. She knew that Felix was their only hope, and she pleaded with him to save her father. Her desperation was palpable, and it moved Felix deeply. He knew that he could not let her down. We have no one else to turn to. The words echoed in Felix's mind. He knew that the stakes were high, that failure was not an option. He could see the pain and fear in their eyes, and he knew that he had to succeed. He promised them that he would do everything in his power to save the merchant, to restore their family, and to bring hope back to their lives.
Love blossomed. In the midst of their struggle, Felix and Safie found solace in each other. Their shared determination, their mutual respect, and their growing affection gave them the strength to carry on. They knew that their love was a beacon of hope, a reminder that even in the darkest times, there is always light. Together they faced the challenges ahead, knowing that their love would guide them through, in the face of despair. The town was in ruins, the people were suffering, but Felix and Safie knew that they could make a difference. They believed that their actions, their love, and their unwavering sense of justice could bring about change. They knew that the road ahead would be difficult, but they were ready to face it together. With hope in their hearts and determination in their souls, they set out to restore honor, justice, and love to their world. Section 4. Sacrifice and Exile. The Price of Compassion. In times of great turmoil, the true measure of compassion is often revealed through the sacrifices one is willing to make. This chapter delves into the heart-wrenching decisions and the profound consequences faced by those who choose empathy over self-preservation. The de Lacys, united in their cause, orchestrated the merchant's escape. Their plan was meticulous, born out of a deep sense of duty and compassion. They knew the risks involved, yet their resolve was unwavering. Every detail was considered, every possible outcome weighed.
It was a dangerous gamble. The stakes were incredibly high, and the consequences of failure were dire. Heated discussions filled the room as they debated the best course of action. Each member of the family understood the gravity of the situation, yet they were driven by a shared sense of purpose.
Their wealth, their status relinquished. The de Lacys made the ultimate sacrifice, leaving behind a life of comfort and privilege. Their opulent home, filled with memories and treasures, was abandoned. They walked away from their past, knowing that their actions were driven by a higher moral calling.
We were stripped of our titles, our home. The grandeur of our estate, the symbol of our family's legacy, was now a distant memory. As we looked back one last time, a wave of sorrow washed over us. But we knew that our sacrifice was not in vain.
Forced into exile. The journey ahead was fraught with uncertainty. With only the belongings we could carry, we set out on a path unknown. The road was long and arduous, but our spirits remained unbroken. We were driven by the hope that our actions would make a difference.
Yet we remained unbroken. Our determination was our strength. Together, we faced the challenges ahead with a resolute spirit. The bonds of our family grew stronger, forged in the fires of adversity. We knew that as long as we stood together, we could overcome any obstacle.
Their love for each other, their only solace. In the midst of chaos and uncertainty, the de Lacys found comfort in their love for one another. It was their anchor, their guiding light. As they embraced, they drew strength from each other, knowing that their compassion had a price, but it was a price worth paying. Their story is a testament to the enduring power of love and the unyielding spirit of those who choose to act with compassion, even in the face of great personal loss. Section 5. Betrayal's sting, trust shattered. They found refuge in a humble cottage.
Our bond was unbreakable.
Then the unthinkable happened. The merchant, free and prosperous, abandoned them.
He chose wealth over loyalty.
Forgot their sacrifices. Felix, heartbroken, felt the sting of betrayal.
Our suffering for nothing, or so it seemed.
Section 6. Safie's Quest. A journey of love and loyalty. This is a tale of a young woman, Safie, whose heart was filled with love and loyalty and whose spirit was unyielding in the face of adversity. Her journey was not just a physical one, but an emotional and spiritual quest that would test her resolve and her faith in the people she loved. Safie, unaware of her father's betrayal, yearned for Felix. Her heart ached with a longing that she could not fully understand, a yearning that went beyond mere affection. She held on to a keepsake, a small token of their love, and looked out into the distance, hoping against hope that she would find a way to be with him again. Her love for Felix was pure and unwavering, a beacon of light in the darkness of her uncertainty.
I had learned of my father's true nature. The revelation came like a thunderbolt, shattering the illusions I had held about him. I discovered a letter, hidden away, that revealed his treachery and deceit. My world was turned upside down, and I was left reeling from the shock. The man I had trusted and looked up to was not who I thought he was. This realization was a turning point in my life, forcing me to confront the harsh realities of the world and the people in it.
Disgusted, she chose love and loyalty. Faced with the truth of her father's betrayal, Safie made a decisive choice. She could not condone his actions, nor could she continue to live under the shadow of his deceit. She chose to follow her heart, to pursue the love and loyalty that Felix represented. It was a choice that required immense courage and strength, but Safie was determined to stay true to her values and her love.
I embarked on a perilous journey to find Felix, to beg his forgiveness. The road ahead was fraught with danger and uncertainty, but I was undeterred. My love for Felix gave me the strength to face any obstacle, to overcome any challenge. I traveled through rugged terrain, braving the elements and the unknown, driven by the hope that I would find him and make amends. I needed to beg his forgiveness, to explain the circumstances that had kept us apart, and to prove my unwavering love and loyalty. To offer him the love and fidelity my father would know. When I finally found Felix, I offered him a letter, a heartfelt expression of my love and loyalty. The encounter was emotional, filled with tears and heartfelt confessions. I poured out my heart, explaining the betrayal of my father and my determination to make things right. I wanted Felix to know that my love for him was true and unwavering, that I was willing to stand by him no matter what. My father's actions had caused us both pain, but I was determined to heal the wounds and build a future together.
Safie, resolute and determined, on horseback riding towards an unknown future. Her journey was far from over, but she faced it with a newfound strength and determination. The path ahead was uncertain, but Safie was ready to face whatever challenges lay in her way. Her love for Felix and her commitment to loyalty gave her the courage to ride towards an unknown future, with hope in her heart and resolve in her spirit. This was not just a journey of love and loyalty, but a testament to the strength of the human spirit and the power